Hello, I am here with my friend Melanie, and we were just starting to have a conversation about how to navigate the website, I should say the online studio, studio.jodiearls.yoga. And we were starting to have the conversation. I thought it might be of use. So Melanie, thank you for asking about how to navigate the online studio.
Thank you for guiding me.
So what are your questions specifically?
How do I sign up for the online studio and begin watching archive videos?
Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to do a screen share. And so here we are on Hey Marvelous. And I'm going to log in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to log in as, like you and I were talking about before, I have a student account now. So I'm logging in as a student. And that's the first step. Oh, sorry, I changed the password. Hang on. Okay. And because we're recording, it's taking a while. Okay, so here we are. So when you get here, so this, I'm not logged in as me. I'm logged in as me, but I'm not logged in with me as credentials. So this is exactly how you would see it. So there are a couple, just the little nutshell to notice, like mainly we're going to go up here, but it's just good to know, like if you scoot down here, you go past the welcome and the about, there's the shop where you can buy passes if you want. But I've learned that it's actually easier just to, if you're going to log in, I know you weren't asking about registering for classes, but it's actually easier just to go straight to the calendar item I found and get access to the event. I've already bought class passes for them personally for this month. So then it just gives you that, or if you don't have it, it guides you to what you need to buy to do the class. So I found that that's kind of easy. So I'm just going to go there, but to just go to the studios, you go to the shop. If you have not become a member, if you become a member, you'll go to the dashboard, but let's imagine that you haven't. So then you go to the shop, which was down below. And then you go to the on-demand video library, which again, I've purchased it as a student, so it'll look a little bit different. But if you haven't purchased it, it will show, oh no, this is right. That's right. I on purpose didn't purchase this as a student. So it will, when you go in to see, so here's what I did there. Let me go back to that. So we go to shop. And we go to on-demand video library if you haven't purchased it. And if you haven't purchased it and you want to see what you're about to potentially purchase, you go down here and there's about this product, but this is the really important part. Like right here is really important. And that's where you get included content, playlists, and events. So included content is basically where you want to go. And I really liked Patreon and I love this platform. Sorry. Hang on, let me put my do not disturb on some of my daughters. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry.
I'm not seeing it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you're not. Okay, let me put it on focus though. So my teenage daughter's texts are not coming through on a video. Okay, so this is the content, and this is the content for me not having purchased it. It still gives you a glimpse like Patreon did. And if you're watching this, you don't know what Patreon is, that's my other video format, like this. So this is where all of the videos are, and they're just listed basically by order or how, in some cases I kind of organize them, and I've got 4 pages or so of them. I might have more than that actually at this point. And the really cool part about this is just like Patreon, but I feel more easily, you can sort. Like, do you remember, Melanie, how you can search for things, right?
For different lengths and things. So when are these videos from, Jodie? Like, when do they start, this 4-page library?
Oh, they are in the order of just whatever I uploaded. So if you had some favorites, there were some that I just pulled out, like you were very communicative about, like, oh, this is what I want to focus on. And I'm pretty sure that I've gotten those videos on here, but you can double check and make sure that I have. And it's just a matter of just doing it. I just have to start blocking out, an hour, like 2 hours a week to just like load up a couple of videos and get it. So I started with this on-demand library. I started with the newer ones mostly, but then I pulled out some favorites. Okay. Does that answer your question?
Yes, although now I have even a new question. So will
Yeah.
you be loading classes that you're streaming on here?
Yes,
Or will you
yes,
be creating like all new content at home?
yes, and yes. So new content at home and old content from before and streaming classes. So like, for instance, let me go back to page 1. These are classes that I just did. And I actually haven't loaded the one up from yesterday, but it will be up there. It will be up there, by the weekend. And that's great, because if you log in for a class, or 111 a year, it's such a good deal. You have access to all of this. Does that answer your question?
Yes, I lost you for a minute. You went to, you froze on me, but I
Oh,
think.
sorry, that's when the sign came up. Yeah, so if you either, yes, if you are a member of the on-demand video library, you have access to all of it. And I was saying, if you don't join the video library, you have access to it in the calendar for 72 hours if you register for the class, but it's kind of better here.
Okay.
So like these are a lot of the classes that we've done at the Carnegie. And then there's all types. Oh, sorry, that's not what you want to focus on. These two, don't worry about these. Length is here. And these are all, I put this in my video that I just put in about, sorry, there's some setting on my computer that's putting numbers everywhere. I don't really know what that's about. All of these settings I set up. So it's not like they're like standard settings. I'm like, what do people want to know? So it's literally 5 minutes, 5 to 15, 15 to 30, and all these. Again, I don't know how to take the numbers off. We're just going to leave that. Level, style, I kind of like that. Yoga connections, more coaching, yoga flow, meditation, etc. Energy focus. So that's more like my theme.
Nice.
And then body focus. But it's really easy. It's just this drop-down menu, super easy. And then also I have things that are called playlists that are up here, and they're conglomerations of what I've put together. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do a quick log out, and I'm going to log in as me as a teacher. As me as a student. So now I'm logging in with my other account, this one, and I can view as a student. So I just kind of wanted to show you, it's still going to say I own it though in this account. Okay, so here I am as me. So I'm not in the admin mode, but I'm here as a student. So let's say I go back to the first page, like the main page, and I'm like, okay, studio.jodiearls, here we are. What do I do now? And if I want to do videos, I go to if I own it. This is if I own it. I go to the dashboard now. And then this is all the stuff that I own. So I go to on-demand video library because I'm a member. And I bear with my Rutherford in the middle of a storm internet connection. Sorry. And this is it right here. And then it's kind of like when you first open it, it's like, well, where is the video? Right here, included content. So the included content is here. And these are all the videos. And it's super easy. You just, click and get a really, flattering picture of me. And go from there. The beginning and the end pictures are the worst. Okay, so.
And what about the playlist? What was that? Is that like?
Yeah, I was just going to share. I'm excited about that. Okay, so
Peloton or?
Yeah, so playlist is another thing that's like new here. And I'm not sure if I like them being up there or not. You can choose that, but I have it up here. So I just put this in. So this is a playlist I just put together yesterday, actually. It's all yoga nidra, so the yoga of rest. So if you're like, I need like a little like yoga nidra in the afternoon at 2 o'clock, or I'm waking up at 2 in the morning or whatever, this is where you can go to kind of get them all together instead of searching for rest. Yeah. So like these are all in the library, but they're in here. So I actually just did this one yesterday. It's so good. But because I was loading it up and I'm like, I better listen to these things I'm putting in there.
Yoga Nidra.
Yeah.
61-point practice with
gotta hear that rose colored light.
colored light.
So yeah, and then you can just so I'm thinking of putting together playlists. On one hand I was going to do categorize like hip openers, this, that, and the other thing. I might do like a playlist a month, like this is the recommended. I'm not going to do that. I was starting to focus on categorizing it differently, but then I'm like, no, we already have that.
You have filters.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
exactly. So instead of that, what I'm going to do is, like I'll probably promote in the newsletter, like this month, I may as well use the one I just put together. This month, the focus is, that we have the yoga nidra, but then I'll probably put something else together where it's focusing and highlighting the videos that are already there with what the theme is this month and what we're doing. So when you're like, oh, I want to do some yoga, you log on, you can like go with my suggestion, or you can just choose your own. So it's a pretty beautiful site, and I like how it's laid out. So I'll turn off the recording, but do you have any other questions that you think are like really good for other people to hear as students?
Just that you're recommending that people move over to this platform over Patreon at this point, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. And just for good, whoops, sorry. Oh, shoot. There's my target order. Sorry. I was trying to close. This is real life, everybody. Okay. So I was trying to just do new window. And again, I love this setup. I love it. It's served me really, really well. And it's just like, I'm sad to let it go. Like I'm still paying for it. I just love it. And it just, the scroll, I like how it has like little thumbnails on the other, it's called Hey Marvelous is the platform that studio.jodiearls.yoga is on. And this one, you can do this, but then like 161 more. You have to kind of go through like this. It's just not as user friendly to me.
Right. It's just not as well organized. I get it.
Exactly. And I love it. And again, one day I won't be paying for it. I haven't said goodbye yet. And because other people are still doing it too. And so like, I respect that. That's great. But like, this is just like, oh, it's pretty. Oh, that's nice. Let's see what that is, And so like, this is just one I came up with, home.
The hips move back, really settle.
And it's just easy. Until it's Christmas time with the poinsettias. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording and stop the screen share, but you and I can keep talking. Thank you, Melanie, for asking the questions that I'm sure other people have.
Thank you.
Thank you.